For India, this evolving equation presents both opportunity and challenge. On one hand, India's measured diplomacy and economic rise have earned it goodwill across the Gulf. From Oman's ports to the UAE's logistics hubs, Indian partnerships are quietly weaving a web of strategic connectivity. Projects like the India-Middle East-Europe Economic Corridor are redefining how trade and energy flow across continents. And unlike Western powers, India brings no ideological baggage, just pragmatism and partnership. On the other hand, India must maintain delicate balance. Iran remains a key transit link for its Chabahar project and access to Central Asia. At the same time, New Delhi's growing closeness to Saudi Arabia and the UAE gives it unprecedented leverage in regional diplomacy. If Pakistan gets entangled in Middle Eastern politics, India's relative stability and economic depth will make it the preferred partner for Gulf investment. Riyadh knows this, and that's precisely why alienating India is not an option. For decades, Pakistan's foreign policy was built on ideology, religion, solidarity, and defense cooperation. India's, in contrast, has evolved around economic influence. Today, energy and investment, not religious affinity, determine Saudi Arabia's partnerships. The Aramco Reliance deal, the invitation to invest in NEOM, and India's growing presence in Saudi industrial zones all signal the same truth. Economic pragmatism has replaced religious politics. In Riyadh's new worldview, India represents a future-proof partnership, anchored in technology, growth, and stability. Pakistan, meanwhile, represents the past, debt, dependence, and diminishing returns. Saudi Arabia today is playing a complex game of balance between China, India, and the United States. Beijing remains an economic partner, Washington a defense ally, but India is emerging as a geo-economic bridge between the Indo-Pacific and the Middle East. This triangular balance gives Riyadh flexibility, but also vulnerability. To sustain its Vision 2030 ambitions, Saudi Arabia needs investors, markets, and talent, all of which India can provide. At the same time, Riyadh cannot afford open hostility with Islamabad, which still commands influence in parts of the Islamic world. The result is a carefully calibrated diplomacy, symbolic friendship with Pakistan, but strategic partnership with India. Before we move forward, please like, share, and subscribe Strategic Vanguard and be up to date with the latest news and happenings from the world of defense, strategic, and international affairs. Tune into our video channels in YouTube and Rumble. And if you want to hear the audio version, tune into our Strategic Vanguard channels in Spotify and Amazon Music.